guys, once again, this is Kofi Forex, and I'm here again to teach you and tell you how I trade Forex. Also, today I'm going to share with you the confluences that I use in trading my Forex account or using trading my Forex strategies. Okay, so first of all, I use ICT and then let me say smart money concept, which is also under ICT. That's what I use in trading. And then sometimes, not often, when I see a trade and then I realize demand and supply also makes sense, I do trade with that one. But often I trade smart money concept. Okay, so let me show you one thing, or let me show you how I trade my confluence. So on this chart, you would see I have make my indications with circles and then rectangles. So you see a top circle here, a down circle here, and I have my rectangle here. So I have I have a square here, and then a rectangle here. So now let me show you how I trade. So first of all, you see this circle here is in a range. So when I see a range, meaning I have a strong belief that that place is under the demand and supply, they will call it. Is a supply? Yep. Is a supply or demand? They will call it demand zone. Okay. So here, this is what I do. I circle out this point where I see a range, but don't forget that there is a buy sell liquidity at the top here. So I have that one in mind, that there is a buy sell liquidity at the top there, buy side liquidity at the top. Okay, so I put that in mind and then circle my range here. Then I search for liquidity voids, or some will say imbalance. So when I see these ones, I use a rectangle or sometimes a circle as well, but often I use a rectangle or even a line to indicate that this place is an imbalance or void. So when I indicate this place, what I search for next is inducement. So when we talk about inducement, what we mean is the market is going to deceive you, thinking it's going the way you want it to go. Yes, it will go the way you want to go, but when it gets to a point, then the market declines, or let me say it returns. So someone will even call it a faker, where you say the market will make you think it's going up and then later on it turns back downwards. That's inducement. So inducement means that something trying to fake you, or let me say induce you or deceive. Yes, let me use the word deceive. So it's a kind of deceptive, making you think the market is going straight to the top to hit the buy side liquidity, but that's not what the market is doing. So the market has to create an inducement, and often on this kind of charts or where you see ranges, often the market do create inducement before they take out the range. Okay, so as you see here, the market created a range here, came down to this point with a strong, let me use the word strong, with a strong imbalance. That's a long rectangle. So it created an imbalance, or let me say a void. So after creating the void, the market then tends to go up to create or to induce. And at this point, anyone who knows how the inducement works could have easily gotten this trade done and would have made his money perfect, because often under this market, there is inducement created. Where you see ranges, often there are inducement created. So where the first circle is where the range was. Let me point out with this. So this is where the range is. And then the second point here, is where the market created the inducement. So you see the market induced. Now the market induced from this point. Okay, so as you see, market has induced. Let me show you. I want to show you something. Okay, so as you see that the market has induced, or has created an inducement, then the market came down to a point. And what's the point? Watch here. It came down to this ICT Breaker Block. So after it got to this ICT Breaker Block, what did it do? What the market do again? Then when I see this ICT breaker block, I would take my trade from here, that the market should go up and meet this buy side liquidity. I expect the market to go up and meet this buy side liquidity, and exactly is what the market did. Assuming all other things being equal, there was no information or news to take out the market. So the market came up to meet it at the top here, and that's perfect. So anyone who knew or knows about how the market works with inducement could have easily traded this market and then would have made this money perfectly. Thank you. With that being said, what do you think you can do again? So after the market got to this point here, everyone who trades supply and demand would say you would have to wait small to see whether the market is going to go down or is going to fake before you trade. So when I got here, I waited for a while to see what the market is going to do, and then the market tried to come down. I waited for a while again. It tried coming down. I waited for close to 4 hours, 10 hours rather. I waited for 10 hours to see what the market is going to do, and perfectly the market tends to come down. So when I saw that, then I entered the trade, and that was a perfect time for me to enter the trade, because at that point I had a solid point that the market is going to go down, and indeed the market has been down, has been in a downtrend since, and I'm waiting for the market to hit this place because I am seeing an ICT breaker block here, which at the same time the higher high among this breaker block, or the higher high of the breaker block, is an indecision candlestick, which makes it perfect that the market is going to hit this place. So that's why, and that's how I trade. Often it works. I can say 70-60% it works. So if you want to trade, you can trade. And currently this trade is going on. You can trade it in today's today's day. So that's 29th May. The market is still going on. You can trade. And I am ICT student, and I would say I trade price action. I also trade SMC, but I like ICT and then the SMC. So I would say I am Coffee Forex. I'm out. Alright, see you in the next video, and I'm going to show you how to see an ICT breaker block and trade it perfectly. Alright, you're welcome to my show, and thank you. This is Coffee Forex once again. Have a nice day.